Hi, I'm Bani. You're Black, you're business, lifestyle, and vlog content creator. So if you're into realistic Nigerian business, lifestyle, or vlog content, then keep watching. Thinking, I've seen this face before. This face is familiar. I've seen it somewhere. Maybe Myria. Yes, it's still the same person. But then I made the executive decision as a brand owner to separate my personal brand from my business brand. So Myria will be for solely business, and this would be kind of like a more informal channel. So that's why this is a different, we're in a different setup right now. Anything business related, I am your girl. So I was like, you know what, I learned so much on YouTube. For those that don't know, I used to do makeup. I used to be a makeup artist. I still am, but I'm not practicing. I used to be a makeup artist. I did photography at one point in my life, with videography. I did so many random things, and I feel like they've all played a part into me doing this today. So this is an official introduction to my business, lifestyle, and vlog channel. My content is targeted at Nigerians living in Nigeria, building businesses in Nigeria, thriving in Nigeria, basically. That's why I'm very, very particular about including that in my intro. So if you feel like you haven't found someone that you have resonated with yet, I hope that you stick around and, you know, get a feel of what I have to offer. So today I'm going to be telling you about my brand and things I wish I knew before I started. First things first, I own a cosmetics brand called Myria. It's based in Abuja, Nigeria, and that's also where I'm based. So I've had the brand for about 3 years, since 2020, but I only started doing cosmetics in 2021. I might say I and we a lot. That's because I'm so used to referring to myself as a team, so that when I actually have a team, it won't be hard to transition. So if I say we, I actually mean me. And in my quest kind of building my brand, I've been able to try and fail and, I don't know, do the dumbest things and also make a few breakthroughs. So I think I'm a little bit qualified, maybe this much qualified to be giving you advice. And also Myria came first runner up in the Abuja business plan competition that was held from March to July 2023. We're currently in August, and we came first runner up. I know it's a very big feat. Okay, so the first thing that I wish I did better or did earlier on in the business was to have a bigger goal. Granted, I had my goals written down. I always write stuff down. So I had my goals written down. I had, you know, the mission and the vision and all that shebang, and I knew that like that dream was kind of enclosed, because prior to, I think, this year, the dream was just to have kind of relatable brand in Abuja and then eventually in Nigeria. But I was like, after relatability, what else? Because for me, the truth with marriage is I would have started with anything. I just wanted something that would enable me to like engage with customers, give amazing value, something like that, you get. So what I put that energy into would have been anything else. I could have sold wigs, I could have sold shoes, I could have sold clothes, but you know, I did a little feasibility study and I saw what was easier for me to start with and what I could maintain long term, things I could branch out of, and then I chose that. So if, you know, earlier on, if I had a bigger focus, if I had like a bigger dream, kind of, don't limit yourself. Don't feel like, oh, this thing is just starting out, I don't know what it's going to be. What do you do? Oh, I sell wigs. Oh, why do you sell wigs? Apart from making money, you have to have something else like that you can tell people the reason why you sell wigs. Why do you sell wigs? Oh, to make money, and because, you know, there aren't affordable wigs in my area. I want to give people value. Like, I want to give them affordable wigs so they don't have to go somewhere else to go and get it. So I wish I had that bigger dream earlier on. It would have saved me a lot of stress, and, you know, some financial decisions that I had made would be way different than they are. So the second one is I wish I had met government agencies earlier. And I'm saying this because it's the God honest truth. Like, if you're in Nigeria and you know how like Nigeria works, you know that a lot of private companies, I'm not saying all, a lot of private companies or like private individuals that offer services that government agencies also offer, take the prices to the max. Like I'm talking about your CAC registration, your, if you want to get your TIN, by the way, I don't think you're not supposed to pay for to get your tax identification number. So if someone's collecting money from you, run. Your CAC, your TIN, getting your SON, getting trademarked, all of that stuff is much, it's subsidized with the government. So I paid a lot of money that I should not have paid to private individuals to get these things done. Go to like government agencies, like directly to their office. It might be a little more stress, but I promise you, like, the money that you will save will be directed into something better. Okay, so the third one is I wish I was more empathetic, I guess, with myself. Like I was so hard on myself, and I say was because I don't do that anymore. Something would happen and I would think and think and think and cry and cry and cry and blame myself. Oh, this is my fault. No, sometimes it's really not. Sometimes it's the economy, it's not good, that's why people are not buying stuff. Sometimes it's the timing is wrong. If you had come a little bit earlier, a little bit later, this thing would have picked up. So don't always blame yourself. It's okay to take blame sometimes, take some accountability when it's like you can't even cover it, like this one now you cause some, do you understand? But give yourself grace. Like not everything is your fault. Some things just happen, some things are coincidences, some things are, there's so many factors that affect your business except from your hard work and your discipline. Cut yourself some slack, okay? Okay, so this is kind of like to bounce off number 3. Things will most often than not fall lower than your expectations. So when people tell you to shoot for the moon, if you fail you will land among the stars, it's very, very, very true, and it's very applicable in business also. I would set a target. Maybe my target would be, just starting out, I want to make 15 sales this month. That's about 1 every 2 days. Was it achievable? With the right financial decisions and good marketing, it was achievable, but I didn't have any of that, and I was still giving myself that target. If I would fall short of it, I would feel bad, but not too bad. But imagine setting your target at 5 a month, and then once you get to 5 you're relaxed, you're not going to do more than that. I used to do that kind of set a low bar so that when I overcome it, it's not be like, oh, you exceeded your expectations. But no, you're self-sabotaging. Don't do that. Tell yourself the truth. I always do that. Tell yourself the truth. If you're not going to tell anyone else the truth, if you're going to lie to everybody else, don't lie to yourself. Okay, so the 5th one is procrastination. I used to be an avid procrastinator. Like, it was my religion. I would do it later. And I would actually do it later, but if you're supposed to do something every 30 minutes and you procrastinate it every 30 minutes, you're pushing everything into the last 30 minutes, and then you're going to be fucking stressed. So I used to be an avid procrastinator, and then one day I just looked at myself and I said, this cannot work anymore. You're getting stuff done, like you're doing a lot of stuff, but like the quality is absolute shit, like it's trash. And again, tell yourself the truth. If something is bad, it's bad. Procrastination gave me terrible work quality, like things that I knew that I could do better, because I was doing it fast, I was doing it quick, I was doing it sharp. If you see, oh my god, the speed I will use to do something, you will not even believe that I just finished that thing. But you see, when I'm done, when you see the work that I've done, you just know that this one should have just stayed at home. So when you're procrastinating, that's what you're doing to yourself. You're dropping the quality of your service, of your work, of your product. So don't do that. Feeling very, very shy now because this is a totally different terrain that I'm used to talking about. I make noise in my vlogs, I make noise in my lifestyle videos, in my self-care videos, but this is business and I'm feeling very shy. Eventually I know my voice will open up, but right now I'm feeling very, very shy. So let's overcome the shyness together. If you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Tap that notification bell to get notified every single time I upload a video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. you.